Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to pull some cards for us and see what comes out for us in this reading. And I hope the reading resonates with y'all. If it do, please hit that thumbs up button. Doing so helps other people find the channel. So, if you wouldn't mind, hit the thumbs up for me. Alright. So this one is change. So you may be having like a change in environment, a change in relationship, a change in jobs, a change in perspectives, a change in attitude, a change in your thoughts, a change in your eating habits. Your body might be changing. You might be changing locations. You might be moving. Just change in general. So something is changing. You're changing, something is changing, or something around you are changing, or someone around you is changing. So take it how it applies. I'm going to use my pink Carnival Tarot deck for this one. I'm changing it up. Alright. So it says, a variety of choices, make your selection wisely. 7 of teddy bears. So again, with this change, like you got a lot of things to choose from. So you may be like making a difficult choice, trying to figure out what is it that you want to choose from. And you may also be feeling like there's so much to choose from. I hope to make the right choice, because you may feel like you may have a limited amount of times in which you can change something, which that in itself is not true. You have all of these opportunities, and there are so many times where people be like, you only get this one shot. Well, as far as we know, for those who don't believe in reincarnation, so if you don't believe in reincarnation, you believe that you only get this one life. So therefore, you feel like you can only have a limited amount of choices to make. And so you may be in this space of making limited choices, which causes you to have a limited amount of experiences. So if you change your perspective about that, and you go on about your life thinking, I can change as many times as I want to. There are so many choices out here. I can make as many choices as I want to make. But as long as I go in knowing what it is that I want, then I won't have to just be making or taking a lot of actions or making a lot of choices aimlessly. So let's see what's happening behind the scenes. Alright, so Ace of Balloons, the good and ugly truths are revealed. So I'm also getting that, yes, you have a lot of choices, but be honest with yourself. Tell yourself the good and honest truths, whether it's ugly or good. Like if you with some, this gonna sound harsh, but this is just what I'm hearing. Like say if you with somebody and you don't actually like them, you don't like their attitude, you don't like the way they look fully, but you didn't allow yourself to give it a chance. You can change it. If you make that change and you stop talking to that person and you leave them, you leave yourself open to all of the other choices that you would have not had the ability to have had you not made that change. And then if you have the perspective of, oh my God, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna be alone by myself all the time or whatever, then if that's the story you want to tell yourself, then that's the experiences that you're gonna get. But if you start telling yourself a different story, and you start telling yourself that you're attractive, and that I am enough, and that there are multiple people out there for me who are like multiple guys or multiple girls are looking for someone like me, then that's what you're going to attract. So you also need to tell yourself some of the things that you tell yourself is like a ugly truth. Meaning, yes, it has been true for some while, but it has been an ugly truth that you have been telling yourself. Start telling yourself good truths about your life. I hope that makes sense. What's the positive about this? All right, so it says losses occur, but there are plenty of games still ahead. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Like you might feel like you losing some things, but if you, it's about the perspective. It's about the story that you tell yourself. It's about the narrative. It's about how you change and make yourself feel. Yes, you can go through that, but you might need to be somebody that write those thoughts down and be like, this isn't something that's permanent. This isn't something that I need to carry with me. I can release that thought. I can put it on a piece of paper. That thought I do not have to carry with me. I can put it on a piece of paper, crumble that piece of paper and throw it away and have another one. You see? And I'm losing that one, but another one can come along just as easily as okay, using the idea as like jobs. And we feel like, oh, we lost a job. But if you change and reframe that narrative, no, they lost me. They freed me up to allow me to um, have access to a multitude of things. I may have, quote unquote, lost it. That's an ugly truth. I may have lost it, but the good truth is the fact that there are plenty of games still ahead to play. There are plenty of opportunities still ahead to have. There are plenty of opportunities for more money to come to me. Plenty of opportunities for more dates to come to me. Plenty of opportunities for me to see different houses that could possibly be a better fit than the house that I have been stuck on. Plenty of opportunities for me to get that a different car. I may have lost that car, but I got a chance to get different cars. Or I may have lost that, but I got a chance to get different this. You know, take it how it applies. Let's see, what's the low vibrational? Death. Enter the dark side at your own risk. So the low vibrational is the devil. I did I say death? That's not what I mean. It's the devil. Into the dark side at your own risk. So it's like the low vibrational is exactly what it is. That's the devil trying to get you to think lowly of yourself in situations. And you can entertain this if you wanted to, but I don't think that you are because you're being in this space of change. You're changing your perspective. You're changing the way that you see things about your life. You're having a perspective of I may have lost this, but there's new things on the way for me to play. I have a variety of choices. I get a chance to choose. It's that's the good and ugly truth about it. I get a chance to accept or reject anything that's presented to me. I'm the boss and CEO of my life. I'm the one that get to choose. I'm the one that get to say so. I'm the one that's make the last decision. Nobody outside of me. You got to start talking to yourself like that. Yeah, once you start talking to yourself like that, that's when you become the epitome of true authenticity, the king of balloons. You start standing in your truth. You start moving honestly. You start being your most authentic self. And I think that's what the change is about. You're now discovering how to be your most authentic self. Instead of walking around thinking that you lost something, you didn't lose anything. You now have the opportunity to gain whatever it is that you want. What's at the bottom of the deck? So don't let sabotage be at play. Everything outside of you is just a clown. Think of that Pennywise, that it. You're just a clown, bitch. You're just a clown. You have no control over me. You just want me to be in a space of fear, doubt, and worry. You want to have control over me, but you don't have control over me. You don't even know who the fuck you is. You just a clown, bitch. Get out of here. I'm going to take that one. I did shuffle before. It says, in my appreciation, I allow myself to receive wonderful things. Yeah, you got to allow yourself to receive whatever it is that you want to receive. The best way to accomplish an improved environment is to focus upon the best things about where you currently are until you flood your own vibrational patterns of thought with appreciation. And in that changed vibration, you can then allow the new and improved conditions and circumstances to come into your experience. Look for good things about where you are, and in your state of appreciation, you lift all self imposed limitations, and all limitations are self imposed, and free yourself for the receiving of wonderful things. So that's what you're changing. You're changing and putting yourself in a state of appreciation, and instead of restricting yourself from the wonderful things, you're now tuning into allowing yourself to all of the things that you have and have in front of you that you never allowed yourself to have in the past. You now get a chance to have it. You become enlightened about it. You're no longer in this space of sabotaging yourself from playing. You have been keeping yourself from playing all this time to even live life. You can now live life on your own terms. All right, so we got intuition and wisdom. So I trust my intuition to guide me towards sound financial decisions. That's your money affirmation card. I trust my intuition to guide me towards sound financial decisions. If it was a financial situation where you was feeling like you didn't have money or whatever, I trust my intuition to guide me towards sound financial decisions. You're in appreciation, and you allow yourself to receive wonderful things by allowing yourself to listen to your spirit, your inner being. It's going to know where you need to go. Don't be in this space listening to these clowns, man. Don't be listening to these clowns. Don't be letting Pennywise play these mental games on you. Pennywise can't even do shit for you. They live in a goddamn sewer. Into the dark side at your own risk. Trust yourself. You are the epitome of true authenticity. So trust your intuition to guide you towards the sound financial decision. When you start moving in your truth and you start giving yourself the freedom to be yourself freely, that's when the most doors open for you. I'm telling you. So that's the reading, y'all. If this reading resonated with you, hit that thumbs up button, and I will see y'all in the next one.